Made a stop in the Garden City to spotlight the need to save animals from kill shelters. News Channel 6's PJ Walker reports.
Flying Fur features a pilot who flies animals to safer living conditions. The event at the Augusta Museum of History gave local animal shelters and the community a chance to screen a film and chat about getting involved with local rescue shelters.
We're here to support the organization who's doing the Flying Fur event. They do transports of animals across the state, and so we definitely support that. We are a local agency here, and we do some transports across state, but mostly within the CSRA area.
Paul Stalinsky flies dogs and cats from kill shelters to temporary shelters until they find a forever home. Local shelter directors tell us they have not personally received animals aboard Flying Fur, but they can identify with the work.
Fostering animals, rescue organizations, home run shelters, just the people behind the scenes that really make it happen. Not just one guy in an airplane, but the entire network of people.
Not only do shelters need people to foster animals in their homes, they also need monetary donations.
Rescues are run solely on donations. So without the kindness of the public and adoption fees, we have no funds.
The stop in Augusta didn't happen by chance. Matt Notelfer, who is a native of Augusta, has since adopted one of the four-legged stars from the film who is from South Carolina.
One of the dogs that we have here today, and not only just here, but one of the stars of the film, was actually rescued in Lexington, South Carolina.
To find local shelters and ways you can volunteer or adopt a pet, visit our website at WJBF.com.